Added in more pine cones that I save. I added in some red berries that I save, a bow I use every year, and my gold hook. I still feel like it needs something up here, so I'll keep tinkering, but for now it feels pretty good. Good morning. It is Monday, December 2nd, and look, we've got a little bit of snow. Yesterday I put my blow mold out up front. I need to plug it in still, and then I got my Christmas wreath all sorted this morning, so that was fun to get that done, and it looks so pretty. Well, here's what I'm wearing today. So today I'm wearing my Maggie dress from Woolens. It's a swing dress, size medium. I originally purchased a large, and it was just a little too swing dressy. It was a little too flowy, so I wanted a slightly more fitted. So I'm happy with it. It has pockets, it's short sleeve. It has a slight scoop neck, but not too scoopy. Like, I feel very comfortable with it. And then today I went for lazy girl styling, and I just paired it with a shawl. This is the Flutter wrap from Neilan. I tested this in 2022, forever ago, and it's yarn from Lavender, Lune. So anywho, that's today's wrap. This morning I have my big girl headphones on because I've been cleaning. So I made some progress. I mean, there's space now, you can see it. So I'm slowly making progress so we can organize my yarn stash later. It's almost 10 a.m. on Tuesday. Getting my second cup of coffee. I've had a couple of calls this morning, and I just remembered that Chris got me a bagel yesterday from my favorite local bagel place. So I get to eat that for breakfast, a late breakfast, but I'm very excited. I just finished eating lunch and thought I would sneak in some knitting time and film my advents for the day. First things first, Woolens and Nosh. This is a stripe a day advent and will turn into some socks. 64 stitches. I'm doing 2 at a time using small circumference needles, small circs as I will call them, as all of us call them, but just in case, circumference. Here they are. Today is lime green, day 1. Well, day 2. There's something about trying to film during the workday that gets me every time. I think my brain is still like totally in public policy, different mindset. But anywho, here they are. Super quick knit. All right, and then today's Through the Wardrobe advent, which again is Narnia themed. Day 2 is the 100 Years Winter. And I think this is referring to the 100 years that the White Witch was running in Narnia, and everything was cold in winter, and instead of like warm cozy winter, it was cold scary winter. So let's open it up. Day 2. Okay, we have another white, but this one has way more blue to it. So yesterday had a hint, an undertone of blue, and today you can definitely see more of the blues coming through. Icy, chilly, definitely makes me think of Narnia over that time. I was able to get the first square of my Sweet Shop blanket done yesterday. I did it last night while we watched Nutcrackers on Hulu, which was cute. It was corny and tacky, but it was cute. So here's day 1. The colorway yesterday was Charn, which is the world that Diggory and Polly visit in book 1, The Magician's Nephew. It's where they encounter the Queen. I had totally forgotten about The Magician's Nephew. So I read 5 chapters of it last night after knitting, and it's like, oh, I remember all of this. There goes Harry. Please ignore. Please just stroll on through, my friend. Anyways, day 1. Charn, and then this is my main color, which is Cardamom from Sadness Double Sunday? Sadness Garn Double Sunday? I was like, Sadness Double Garn Sunday. So squishy, so easy. So from here on out, I pick up, I think, this side, and then I do short row shaping to start square 2. So you can see they're really similar, but there's definitely more blue coming through in today's colorway. I did see Through the Wardrobe posted and said that the first couple were pretty similar, but there is not to worry about it. I'm not worried about it. I'm just here for the ride. And I, for now, am keeping this project in my Barley Purl snap bag, but it is almost certainly going to run out of space quickly. So I need to think about if I have a basket available with a lid on it that I can just put things in there, because the quilt will get big pretty quickly, I think. All right, and then the last thing I'm working on is knitting, and this is my current conference call knitting project. It's the Manhattan Hat by Tori. When I was in Wisconsin for Thanksgiving, I ran out of yarn. I brought yarn to finish my SisterHOOD by Brienne Moody. And I brought yarn to finish my dad's Christmas hat, which both of these projects I talk about on my last full episode. I finished both of them, which was great. But then I was sitting in Dresow, I was like, what am I going to do for the last 5-hour drive, like the 4.5-hour drive home? What am I going to work on? I had no yarn with me. My aunt is a knitter, so she very kindly let me raid her stash. And this is one of the skeins she gave me. It's a single ply worsted weight from Malabrigo. And I'm just gonna do a Manhattan hat. Might keep it for me, might gift it, I don't know. I started this, I cast this on Friday. We drove home Saturday, and I only worked on it just briefly yesterday. So this is, it's such a quick pattern, especially with worsted weight. You can either do a single brim or a double brim. I'm gonna do a single brim just so it's not too bulky around my forehead, ears area. But still has that cuff. Sometimes I wish I could just sit and knit all day. Wouldn't that be divine? Anywho, Sam's sitting right on the couch, snoring away despite me talking out loud. She's unfazed. Harry, as you heard, made his migration to a different bed to sleep in. Sometimes during the day he sleeps by the door because I think he's waiting for Chris to come home. It's pretty cute. All right, enough chatter. I'll check in with you later. Good dog. It's cold. Are you cold? Are you glad to be outside? Chris is wearing a Musselburgh hat using yarn from, I can't remember. I am wearing my SisterHOOD cowl that just came out last week from Brienne Moody with fiber MacGyver, Suri held double. And then I'm wearing a classic ribbed hat that I made for Chris last year out of the Dresow family farm CBM. It's so soft, it's so squishy, and it's warm. Oh, and then I'm wearing my Oogie Boogie mitts, Spincycle, and the black I think is from Silly Goose Yarns. I think. Okay, back to walking. Where's the dog? I don't know. She blends in.